يعني لو ضربناهم على ايديهم وقلنا لهم يا جماعة دخل
The earth, source of energy, giver of life, home. Show it respect and it will provide. Anger it and it will bite back. The future of this planet is in our hands. Earth Report examines the cause and effect of environmental issues across the globe at these times on BBC World.
Press pedal to the metal after the news on BBC World in Top Gear. Broadcasting from London, 24 hours a day, this is BBC World.
Welcome to BBC World News. I'm Liz Pike. The headlines: Iraq's deputy ambassador in Jordan has been killed along with his wife and several other Iraqis. A bridge linking the Kenyan port of Mombasa with nearby countries is reopened after being severely damaged in torrential rains. And bushfires sweep across Tasmania. 3,000 hectares of land have been devastated. The Iraqi deputy ambassador to Jordan has been killed along with his wife and several other Iraqis. Baghdad has demanded an immediate investigation, while a senior Iraqi official is being sent to the Jordanian capital, Amman. The incident comes as the row continues over United Nations weapons inspections in Iraq. President Saddam Hussein is reported to have ordered all Iraqi men and women to train for a possible military confrontation with the United States. Our correspondent in Baghdad, Raghi Omar, reports on the killings in Jordan.
Most prominent amongst the Iraqis killed in Jordan was the deputy head of mission at the Iraqi embassy in Amman. Hikmat al-Hajjo was killed along with his wife and 6 other Iraqis. They were at the home of a wealthy Iraqi businessman and they were stabbed to death. A statement by the Iraqi authorities noted that this is only the most recent attack on their diplomats in Amman. 2 weeks ago there was an attempted assassination of the commercial attaché at the embassy, which failed. Iraq has called on Jordan to begin an immediate investigation into what it has called this crime. Relations between the two countries have been particularly strained over the past month. King Hussein and the Jordanian government reacted with anger when 4 Jordanians were executed in Iraq for smuggling. There's no indication yet as to who may have been responsible, but there is sure to be widespread anger here in Iraq to the news of the killings. But the situation also puts pressure on both countries, which continue to be dependent on each other. It's estimated that there are around 150,000 Iraqis in Jordan, which is still Iraq's window to the outside world for goods and products. And for its part, Jordan remains heavily dependent on subsidized Iraqi oil. But there's no disguising the fact that this is being taken extremely seriously here in Baghdad, with a top Iraqi security official being sent to look into the affair. Raghi Omar, BBC News, Baghdad.
The Israeli cabinet has delayed a decision on how much land in the West Bank it's prepared to hand over to the Palestinians. A government statement said the cabinet would discuss the issue again after the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu returns from Washington, where he'll meet President Clinton on Tuesday. The statement said the cabinet, which met today, would then decide on the maximum amount of land it could give up without harming Israel's national interests.
The unanimous government decision gives the Prime Minister all the flexibility and leeway that he needs to negotiate and to present to the President Israel's position on further redeployment.
An important bridge which links countries in eastern Central Africa with the Kenyan port of Mombasa has been...
Ministerpräsident Yilmaz
Mosca e barricate 3.000 per ascoltare il Papa. Nella piazza ci sarà anche Fidel Castro.
La piazza è quella della rivoluzione, il santuario a cielo aperto del regime, il luogo più evocativo dei trionfi del Partito Comunista Cubano. Strano connubio di Fidele, Wojtyła, José Martí e Che Guevara. Sulla spianata si vedono persino preti e religiose per le prove di quella che sarà probabilmente una delle più grandi adunate dell'isola caraibica. Se tutti i cubani cominciano ad avvertire l'importanza della visita, è la Chiesa Cattolica che vive l'attesa in prima linea. Davanti alla parrocchia di Nostra Signora del Carmine, il parroco, padre Teodoro, schiera i ragazzi con i genitori sul sagrato, non sulla via, per non infrangere la legge che vieta manifestazioni religiose al di fuori degli edifici di culto. E ai passanti vengono distribuiti i poster di Giovanni Paolo II, una scena inimmaginabile fino a qualche mese fa. L'Havana sarà al centro per 4 giorni di un evento globale, secondo le reti statunitensi in grado di competere come ascolti alla guerra nel Golfo. 3.000 giornalisti, 80 televisioni accreditate, centinaia di ore di trasmissione, numeri equivalenti ad una Olimpiade. Il Dipartimento di Stato americano invia 3 per ora giornalisti della leggendaria The Voice of America, la voce dell'America. È un piccolo segnale, forse la guerra fredda sta veramente per finire, con la fine del secolo.
Le autorità giordane parlano di agguato mafioso, ma l'assassino di stanotte ad Amman del diplomatico iracheno Al-Hajj, di sua moglie e di altre 6 persone somiglia più a un brogliaccio spionistico.
Il diplomatico assassinato Al-Hajj ad Amman da 4 anni era il numero 2 dell'ambasciata irachena. Punto di riferimento dei servizi segreti di Saddam Hussein, Al-Hajj era anche noto ai giornalisti perché in alcuni casi cercava di aiutarli nell'ottenere l'ambito visto ingresso in Iraq, di cui a causa dell'embargo la Giordania è ormai la porta. L'omicidio è stato compiuto da 4 killer professionisti, entrati di nascosto nella villa del quartiere residenziale di Amman West di un uomo d'affari iracheno, dove si trovavano le 8 vittime. I killer hanno ucciso a coltellate con un rituale che potremmo definire algerino. Secondo un testimone scampato alla strage, parlavano tra loro in iracheno.
Giungere il posto di lavoro costringe a ore d'attesa. Aspettare pazientemente.
Byłaś wspaniała.
Shake.
Dora.
Jaką?
Stende paziente.
Metri stile libero, pensandosi alle spalle dell'idolo di casa, Hackett. Brindille ha conquistato
everybody in the
control.
Czy odpabianie?
Ihrer lesbischen Tochter stehen. Ihre Frau und deren Kinder ganz selbstverständlich in die Familie aufnehmen, kostete Kraft.
Und Hilfe.
Get it, I promise you.
Hey, warum guckst du eigentlich dauernd?
Abgefunden habe ich mich damit nicht.
So was.
Definitiv zum ersten Mal erfuhr, habe ich Susanne gewarnt.
Zusammen auskommen. Und ich hab sie eigentlich auch alle lieb, auch die ganze Familie. Die Kinder sind meine Enkelkinder.
Für meine Begriffe ist sie verheiratet. Also das ist für mich auch ganz in Ordnung.
In einer Hamburger Freikirche wurde ihre Partnerschaft vor 2 Jahren gesegnet. Dennoch bleibt vieles ungeklärt. Das Sorgerecht für die Kinder im Falle eines Unfalles von Doris, Besuchsrecht im Krankenhaus, gemeinsames Steuer-, Miet- und Sozialrecht. Auf die staatliche Anerkennung warten Susanne und Doris noch. Die beiden großen Kirchen Deutschlands haben noch keinen Weg gefunden.
Wenn es für diese Menschen dann möglich ist, Auseinanderbrechen ist. Und das können wir auch nicht riskieren. Und dazu sagen,
e sono tutti 16 validi.
Den langen Atem hat, sich dann zu organisieren und versuchen, was zu verändern, hat auch.
To proces ukierunkowany na
košta mjesečno najmanje od 1500 do 2000 kuna.
Najmniejszy powiew i już.
U mnie to samo, bracie. Za duży zamach, a